how did you decide what this offer would be made up of? Because, it's like, how many sessions do you do? And, all of these sort of things that we wonder about as we're creating something. So what did it end up looking like?
Okay, so there was a very interesting point, is that I had to be clear that I was walking the talk. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't say I'm an authenticity guide. Be yourselves, embrace the fullness of who you are, and do anything that wasn't congruent with me. So in a way, I had to construct the program in a way that resonated with me first and foremost. And that's a message that's interesting in itself, because we often think that it's about the other, it's about the client. And yes, there are needs from the client, but it's coming from us. We're the business, we're the energy. So it has to be aligned with who we are. And it's sometimes people think that it's selfish, but it's not. It's self-care. It's absolutely
Oh,
essential to do that. So for me,
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
had to say, okay, even now, my chronic condition is going to be with me for the rest of my life. It's better than it has been, but it's still there. And therefore, I have to honor my needs before I honor the needs of my clients. And that was crucial. So I had to think about how I make that work for me. And for instance, some things became clear. I don't want to run anything longer than 3 months. I do not have the sustained energy to do something for a 6 months or a yearly program. That's it.
Yeah.
So I knew that that was one element. I also knew that I needed to have times off clients, because I work all radars out. I work with a whole load of energy, and that's who I am. But I also deeply need some resetting time and some quiet time. So it became clear that I wanted a rhythm that was fortnightly. So I could have weeks that were focused on client work and weeks that were for me. And I would be doing other things and I would look after my needs. So that also came about in the structure of the program.
Mm.
So that really created that structure um, that that worked for my needs. And then it was a question of, okay, yes, fair enough. For everything I said, we still have to look at what the clients need. So how does that
Yeah.
fit? Well, for one thing, I decided to not have any one-to-ones on a one-off basis other than with people I already know. Because let's face it, you are not becoming authentic to yourself in an hour. That doesn't work. This is not how you do it. So I had to say, fine, actually 3 months does work for the client. It gives them time to unpack a particular theme and to reflect on it. And then does the fortnightly rhythm work for them? Well, actually, I think from what I've seen with clients previously, I think it does work. It gives sufficient time for things to unfold, to mature in between sessions, but it's not a monthly catch up, which would be kind of too far apart, and then you lose the momentum of what you're trying to achieve. So it really felt right, but it had to come from that place of really weaving what my needs were with the needs of what the clients are going through.